Welcome to another live session with me. I am Vinod James. Welcome to Neethus Academy Reading Live. I'm sure that as all of you are eagerly waiting, we are also eagerly waiting to come in front of you and have a lovely session with all of you. Okay, as you can see that, Neethu Madam is all there, visiting Dubai and all those places. So if you are to meet, please do take the opportunity. Okay. And the other important thing is we do have an array of exams that we give training in. So if you are unaware of it, please do not hesitate to contact the number which is available on the screen. Okay, and as you can see on the screen where it says November, December, January is what we have opened up our next class or the training session, the regular batches. Till that time we are full, and thanks to all those students who have made that possible. Because of you, it is all possible for us. So CB Thomas, good afternoon. Israel, Jinsi George, good afternoon. Kalai, good afternoon. A very, very, very good afternoon to all my lovely students. Rasia Sajid, good afternoon. Danyamol, good afternoon. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my dear students. Anjana Anna, good afternoon. How are you all? That's the big question, isn't it? It's something that, we take pride in asking. Hope you're all enjoying your life, enjoying your studies, improving on a daily basis. As long as you say that, yes, we do, couldn't ask for more. Right? So, Susan Isaac Bala, good afternoon. If there is anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know that you're attending for the first time and where you're from, if it is okay, right? Because it's just to add on to my known people's list. Sumi Nimmi, good afternoon. Tina Agnes, good afternoon. Anjali Devu, good afternoon. Sharanya Manu, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon. Asha Nair, good afternoon. CG Johnson, good afternoon. Was waiting till morning. Thank you so much, Kalai. Very kind of you. Good to see you here. Am I happy to see you there as well? So Asha is saying, good to see me here. It's good to see you, all of you. Even though virtually, I can literally feel all of you in front of me. Good enough? So anybody who's attending for the very first time, Anu Saban, good afternoon. Jerish Joseph, good afternoon. Right, tell me, how are you all doing? How are you, or how are your studies going? Lijo Abraham, good afternoon. Vitexia Patel, good afternoon. Good noon, thank you. How are you all doing? Tell me. Rahul Kumar, good afternoon. So it's so nice to see a lot of icons next to all of your names as well. So that shows that you're all supporting us, whether it is the page that you're watching, the very same page which you're watching, you're liking it, you're subscribing our channel, you're liking our post. Anjida Anjus, good afternoon. Lee Mo Jacob, good afternoon. So if you have not yet liked our page, please do not hesitate to like. If you have not yet followed our page, please do not hesitate to. Ashton, I missed my classes. I'm here, isn't it? We're all there throughout the time, just to make sure that you're all benefited. You're all there just for all. So Tarun Balakrishnan, good afternoon. Kalei, doing good. Thank you for asking. What about you? What else could we ask for, isn't it? As long as you are all saying that you're all enjoying, you're all improving, we couldn't ask for more. Susan Machako, good afternoon. Jyoti Janu, good afternoon. Absolutely good enough. Nice to hear that, you're all there for us to support. And, just a very quick insight, there is another exam which, not just this exam, there is another exam which can help you too. If you're looking for Ireland, there's another exam which you can take as well. So if you want to know more insights about it, please do not hesitate to contact the number. They'll give you more information about it. Bless his career. Good afternoon. Working hard. Absolutely good enough. So as you are ready to work hard, we'll tell you to work in a smarter way as well. So combined, you will definitely reach your dream country. Good. So anybody who's attending for the first time? Riya Joy, good afternoon. Ratna Rupesh, good afternoon. Anybody? Aringlondo, who's attending for the first time? And please always remember, we do not have any other groups in Telegram. We only have two groups. One, the official Neethus Academy Telegram group, where we have just pinned the link. And then the other one is, we have an official reading exclusive group. Those are the only two groups that we have. Jintu Shibin, good afternoon. If somebody tells you that you are going to be into another group, we do not have. It's not from us. Soni Varghese, good afternoon. Why we keep on reminding all of you lovely students is, Vitixia Patel, sir, now we feel the reading is easy as you are very inspirational, sir. Your tips are very useful for us. Thank you very much, Vitixia. It is an absolute thing. That is what our job is, isn't it? We want to make sure that whatever that we feel that it is going to be beneficial for you, and do not take anything away from you. It is your hard work, isn't it? We can only tell you, doing is your responsibility. So as you do, it is you who is doing the hard work. Thank you very much for at least giving us a share of your achievement. That's more than enough for us. Bharati, good afternoon. So as all of you have started saying good afternoon, but still nobody have told me that we were attending for the first time. But I could see a lot of new names, but still. Now why I keep on asking is, it is to show the students, there are a lot of students who keep on sharing the very same page that you're watching, the very same link that you're watching, they share in their social media. So only one request that I have for you is, if you feel that this class is benefiting you, please do not hesitate to share it in your social media platform. Why? Because when you share, all your friends, your relatives, your other people would know that you would not share anything which is not important. And then there are n number of people who are still unaware that we are doing these free classes. So by your share, the smallest gesture, the other person can also be benefited. Soni Raju, good afternoon. So are you all ready for today's session? Sumi Nimmi, good afternoon. Yes, if so, give me a very quick thumbs up. Let me see how many of you are eagerly waiting for today's session. We'll be doing two things, a part B and a part A. And do not forget to share. Jarish Joseph, first time, sir. Okay, fair enough. Jarish, may I know where are you from? Anu Joseph is ready. Okay, good enough. If it is okay. Vitixia ready. Good enough, good enough. Vitixa, sorry. Very sorry for mispronouncing your name. Susan Renju Thomas, good afternoon. Kalai is ready. CB Thomas is ready. See, the most amazing thing about, as I've just mentioned, Jinsey George is ready. Shin Johnson is saying good afternoon. Satish yes is saying good afternoon. Good enough. Anjana Anna is ready. See, even though you are virtually in front of me, you should know that you are attending an international class. Why international? The students that you are there, all those students, Anna, Anu Seban ready, Soni Raju ready, Siji ready. See, we have people from different parts of India, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Neethu Maria, good afternoon. Sumi is ready. People from Sri Lanka, Maldives, Malta, Mauritius, Israel, different parts of Africa. I'm from Chalakudi. Okay, fair enough. Thank you very much. So Jarish from Chalakudi. Good enough. We have people from different parts of Middle East. We have people from New Zealand, Australia, UK, Ireland. So isn't that global? Okay, so that's how amazing. We have people from Philippines, we have people from Malaysia, Singapore. So couldn't ask for more, isn't it? So every time when we come in front of you, it is of utmost pride that Ria Joy is from UK, absolutely all of your dream plays, isn't it? So happy that, you're saying, thank you very much, Ria. So Ria from UK, Jarish from Chalakudi. So that's how diverse the whole class is, right? So as you all said that you're ready. So the first thing that we will be doing is we'll be doing or displaying a part B question. Okay. So part B, you'll have a timer along with that. So do manage time. Okay. So do not waste your valuable time. So as I can see, a lot of thumbs are coming in. So once there you have the material on the screen. So just do the material before the time ends. And once you have completed, just put a signal saying that done or put a thumbs up. Don't write the answers. I'll ask you when to write the answers. All right, time I've just alluded, all of you, but still I couldn't see anybody telling, okay, Anu Saban, on time. Done. Anybody who have completed or finding the answers on or before time? Anu Saban said yes. How about others? Did you all find the answers? Soni Raju have done. Okay, fair enough. Jinsi George done. Okay, excellent. Vitiks are done. Good enough, good enough. CG Johnson done. Okay. So I was just a bit worried saying that I couldn't see anybody saying done. Okay, so all of you, most of you have done. Kalai done, Anjana done, Aparna done, Susan done, Ria done, UK, okay. Neethu Maria, yes. Okay, as you have said, Jerish Chalakudi done. Okay, good enough, good enough. Susamma done. Right. Danyam all done. Okay, so would you be kind enough to tell me what is your answer, but not just what is your answer, where you got that answer from? Jyoti done. Suminimi done. Okay, excellent, excellent. Kalai, C from end of the para. Okay, for the first answer, even though there was one more, Savit have said C. So where did you get that C? That is important. Neethu Maria is saying C. See, do not worry about what others are going to tell. I want you to start telling, okay, this is what the answer I have got, and I'll tell where I got it from. That's it. Susan done. Jinsi George, C from last sentence. Anu Maniar, C. Sigi Johnson, C. Okay, even though I get a lot of C. Soni Raju, C from last para. Jyoti Janu, C from last. Anu Saban, C from N. Sibi Thomas, C. So everybody is saying C. Was that an easy question? Or was it because you have started getting the, the flow out of how to find the answers? Christina done, Soni Wagi, C and the para, Parna last two lines, Susan Isaac Bala, C. Excellent, Suminim C. I want all of you to comment. See, I want you to start taking the ownership of, see, I'm here with a purpose. My purpose is to tell my answer in front of the crowd. Whether it is right or wrong, that's where the first step is. Anjana C, the whole para. Susan C from last sentence. Jubil Paulos done. Sibi Suresh and C. Nana Akua, a very new name. C. Susamma C from last few sentences. Okay, see again, please be kind enough to tell me if you are new. Okay, it is an honor because not just for me, but also for the people who have shared. when they share the link, they also expect a participation. So when you come by looking at those shares or by the word, saying, so that will also make them feel proud. Okay, that's the only reason. Christina, option C. Eldo, C. Good. At least, the people who are commenting are also increasing on a daily basis, which is good enough, because, that's the first step that you take in order to go ahead in your life. You have to always move forward. In order to move forward, you should have that courage to take that first step. This is the first step. Danyamol is saying B. Susan is giving me a detail saying A is eliminated as is mentioned as older women. Very good. B is not mentioned. Fair enough. Savid, A and B not given, so eliminated. Excellent. So am I loving teaching all of you, because you are following what is being told. Stunning. Keep it up. Right. So as you have given me a lot of insights about and what are your answers, now let's go and see how the answer, whether it is A, B or C. So when you're doing part B, okay, the most important thing you have to always remember is a different kind of question, a different strategy. So what is the strategy? The strategy for part B is called elimination method. You will have 6 questions, and these 6 questions will be from 6 different focus. It will not have any, because of you I'm getting right answers nowadays. Thank you. Kalai, it is because of you and your hard work. Nothing to do with me. Okay. Anjali, they will see. Fair enough. Now, Jyoti, Janu, chronic and never among women. So A is eliminated. Okay, fair enough. Good enough. Good enough. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thanks for teaching us this way. It's our pleasure to do that for you. Okay. Now, let's see what question is asking you for and how to do things. Okay, so underline, read the question, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. Very, very, very important. So here the question is very simple. NF-induced pulmonary toxicity. So what is it talking about with regards to NF-induced pulmonary toxicity? So read the question along with the answer option. Is more common among women. So common, women are my keywords. Pulmonary toxicity is rare, but a serious toxic side may occur. Okay, so it is a possibility which is being said when it is rare. So pulmonary toxicity can have the potential to negatively affect lungs. So potential affect lungs. Now, after underlining, then you're going to go and read the paragraph. Okay, when you're reading, do not skip any of the words that is given or any of the contents that is given. So NF-induced pulmonary toxicity. So NF-induced pulmonary toxicity can be seen in 3 different forms. So they're saying it has 3 forms. That is due to acute, subacute and chronic reaction. So they're giving you an entry of what are the possibilities. So acute form is the most common. So out of these 3, common is acute. Nothing to do with any of the given 3 options. Side effects occurring up to the first month of receiving the first treatment are classified as acute. So when the NF is induced, and this is the first stage. So acute form develops secondary to hypersensitivity reaction with peripheral demonstration, eosinophilia and thoracic CT showing ground glass opacity. Again, nothing to do with the given options. Chronic NF-induced lung disease is seen predominantly in older women. So only what is seen? Chronic is only seen in predominantly older women. So this is not saying more common among women. So this is not mentioned. So then, reading further, who present with respiratory symptoms after a year or more of NF therapy. So that is not NF induced, it is after more of NF therapy. So eliminated. Characteristic pathologic finding in chronic NF pulmonary toxicity is diffuse interstitial fibrosis. So fibrosis, interstitial fibrosis and all are something which is related to your lungs. You know more, isn't it? Vascular sclerosis, again, something to do with more of lungs. Fibrosis, of course, it is thickening and all those cases. Then they're talking about thickening of alveolar septa, again, something that affects the capillary network and all those things in the tissue, again in lungs. So interstitial inflammation, bronchiolitis, obliteration, everything is something to do with and around lungs. So the answer to the question is can have the potential to negatively affect the lungs because it is all affecting somewhere in and around lungs. So absolutely all of your answers are right, and how you found the answers are more precise, and that makes us more enjoyable when taking a class because you're following what has been told. So understood why? Because option B can be a straight eliminator because it's nowhere mentioned in the paragraph that it is rare. Okay, a serious toxic side effect may occur. A serious toxicity, they are talking about a lot of other complications also. Okay, so it can be eliminated. If you have any doubts, please do clarify. If you have got your answers right, do enjoy your achievement. As Susan is saying, she's enjoying it, happy. Okay. Any doubts with regards to any of the questions? Sorry, anything that you want me to clarify? Jency George is dancing. Keep on dancing, isn't it? Why you shouldn't? You should never restrict yourself. You should never confine yourself from enjoying your achievement. You should be proud enough. Whether it is 1 mark, whether it is all 42 marks. Once you start enjoying, you start making the most of your potential. Kalay is enjoying. Anu Saban is dancing. Susama is enjoying. Very good, very good. Jyoti Janu is enjoying dancing. Very good. Keep it up. Good, good, good. So anybody who have any doubt, please do clarify. Or else we'll go to the next part. What is the next part? It is asking about part A. Any doubts with regards to any of the way that I've told you, anything that you're not clear about, anything that you want me to clarify? Sabet Biju is also enjoying. Good enough. Jobita, okay, you're telling me part A. All right, nasopharyngeal cancer, easy material. Okay, that's the first response I get from part A. How about others? I want all of you to tell me how you felt about today's part A. Then after seeing that, Neethu madam will make the next material. So that is very important, that how you felt, because we are people who always believe you are our patrons. Because of you, we are here. Because of you, we have grown. Because of your comments, we have rectified. Because we are trainers, we are teachers, and we are prone to make errors, and you are our adjudicators. So with your valuable feedback, we keep on improving. Okay. So Jinsi George is saying, tricky, Vitics are easy, Eldo's easy. All right, good enough, good enough. How about others? Give us some insight about our material, because we are so proud to present you with these materials, because we give that much amount of effort. So, every day when we try to give, the best of what we could. Okay, Susama is saying easy material. Okay, fair enough. So as you all have given, I'm not saying all of you have given. Blessy is saying little tricky. Okay, fair enough. Shin is saying moderate. Fair enough. Rahul is saying easy. Karuna Bilare is saying easy. Okay. Anjana tricky. Okay, good enough. Susan, I felt it was a little tricky. Okay, fair enough. Good, good, good. Ria, very useful. Okay, fair enough. It's an absolute, what can you say? From when we hear it direct from horse's mouth, isn't it? Because as we all believe that you are a patron, and when we hear it from you directly, it gives a lot of encouragement for us. Whatever that you feel when you say that, we take it everything in a positive note only. Jinsi Raju, good afternoon. Right. So as you have all started saying thumbs up and all, I know that what you're eagerly waiting for the answers, isn't it? So that means you know that what my next question is. Are you all ready for part A answers? And that is why that thumbs up is popping. I know that you're all eagerly waiting. So have you all taken the answers? See, when you're writing the answers, do write in the very same material. Please try to take print out of it and then do it. Okay, so that you will. Minimal Minus, good afternoon. So as you are all ready, the material will be popping up on the screen and we'll be talking about the strategy and what to do and what not to do. Okay, so part A. See, a precautionary thing that you always have to do is, see, when you're doing part A on the day of exam, please do not do anything unwanted. That is, when they keep the material in front of you, do not try to peek, do not try to touch, do not try to even touch the pencil, do not look here and there. If you have enough of time, just pray. Okay, or keep yourself calm and composed. When they tell you to start, that's the time you're going to touch the material. When they tell you to stop, please stop it. Because they have the authority for not publishing your result, because they say after the time you are Graves' disease. No. Today is nasopharyngeal cancer. Okay? But it's okay. See, we know that things happen, but no worries. Okay? So, then part A. Now, what are you going to do in part A? See, part A, for all the newcomers, if you're still unaware of what is part A and all, please understand, part A, you will have 15 minutes and you have 20 questions. Okay? In this 15 minutes of time, you have to tackle 20 questions. So purpose, see, I always believe reading has been associated with your day-to-day life when you go and live abroad. Because they are trying to assess, are you able to locate specific information in quick time? So that is the purpose of it. So please always remember, they have given everything for a precise reason. They have everything pinpointed absolutely to the core of how your life would be. What you're going to experience when you're living abroad is what you're going to get in, and how they have designed part A, part B, and part C. Okay. Now, let's go and see. Let's go and see what are the things that we have to really look for. So 15 minutes, 20 questions, 45 seconds per question. So can we take about 5 minutes to do the strategy? The strategy is called skimming and scanning. Okay. Now, skimming means quick look. How quickly are you going to go through each text? That's called skimming. Scanning, of course, when you find Preeti Prakash, good afternoon. Am I happy to see you? Okay. See, there are certain names which have profound effect in my life, and one such person. Okay. So happy to see that you're there. Hope you're enjoying your life in UK. Fair enough. Right. Now back to text A. Okay. Ambali Ajimon, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon. So this is that, that love that students have for us. It's an absolute stunner. Now, skimming means you're going to underline the keywords. Okay. What are you going to do? You're going to underline the keywords. See, please understand, keywords means keywords, not about big, big, big sentences. Okay. So that is something that you have to always be cautious about. Student always feel, why do I need to underline? See, please remember, when you underline keywords, okay, that is the only way to find answers, because part A is purely keyword reference. Thank you so much. How have you been? Doing so far, so good. Okay, thank you very much for asking. Hope you're enjoying. Okay, Karuna Bilare, good afternoon. Now, I'm just going to show you how to do skimming. Okay, skimming means you're going to quickly read through the text. Okay, once you read through the text, you have to know, okay, text A is about this, text B is about this, text C is about this, text D is about this. You should do that. And when you do that, okay, see, when your skimming is proper, your understanding of the 1 to 7 questions will be absolutely easy. Now I'll show you why. Okay, just to show you how to do skimming. Okay, now it says nasopharyngeal cancer is rare but type of head and neck cancer. It is in the upper part of the throat, behind the nose. It's called nasopharynx. Nasopharynx is precariously placed at the base of the skull, above the roof of your mouth. Your nostrils open in the nasopharynx. When you breathe, air flows into your throat, nasopharynx, eventually into your lungs. Tissue areas, the mucous membrane where the fluids kept moist. They also constitute environmental toxins, infectious germs, viruses, and bacteria. Everything breathed is through the area, through uncommon or when become more common option in Hong Kong, and most common malignant tumors accounting to 3.5% and new cases 2.4%, cancer death 2010 statistical department Hong Kong NPC has become the 9th most common fatal cancer Hong Kong department 2012. So what did I understand? The text A is talking about what is naropharyngeal cancer, where it is causing, how it is caused, and what is the impact of it in Hong Kong. Okay, likewise, you go see the text B also. So what are that? Cause is unknown, but number of factors. So text B would be about what are the causes or the factors that increases the risk. So risk, if anything with regards to risk, where you should go? You should go to text B. See, even South Chinese, non-African, diet, salt, fish, all those things. I'm not saying don't. I'm just giving you a quick way of understanding. Now, text C, some of the tests. So now, any question with regards to test, where you should go? You should go to text C. Understood? Now, text D. So, 469 patient assess eligibility. So, it's talking about a study. Then you go underline the keywords there. After that, only you're going to go to the question. Okay? When you go to the question, see, there are 3 types of question out of these 20. That's adding on to your misery or misery. Okay. Now, question number, what are the types of question number? What are the numbers which it starts from, ends? What are the instructions? This should be by-hearted by all of you because you're not supposed to waste your valuable time. Okay. So, question number 1 to 7 is called match the following, where the instruction clearly says you are expected to write the letters accordingly, whether it is A, B, C, or D. Clear? After this, you're going to underline the keywords in the question. So keywords, again, please understand, it should be about 2 to 3. Okay, that is how you should practice. Okay, now what are those keywords? So here, how? This is WH question. Does the family history plays a significant role in generation of condition? So how family history condition or generation? That's enough. So that means how is it causing? So where are they talking about all these causes and all? Do you remember? I would say I remember because I underlined it as in B. Okay. Now where is it talking about family history? Is it talking anywhere about family history? Having first degree relatives such as parents with the condition. So the answer to the question number B is, 1 is B. Understood why if your skimming is proper, you can identify without even looking. Let's see if the next one I can identify without even looking into. When patient received follow-up primary outcome. So this is related to a study, isn't it? The study should be, most definitely there is only one place. It is in D. Now let's see if that is mentioned there. It is throughout. What is the outcome? The outcome is mentioned at the last. Understood how the answer came D? Excellent. Now, how can one carry out detailed examination? So detailed examination is somewhere in test, is it? Test is there in C. So that is where you will find the answer, isn't it? Detailed example and all. See, a more detailed examination of your nose and throat. Answer is C. See, this is how, if you start remembering, if you start pumping everything to your short-term memory, your answers are a piece of cake. Next, what kind of eatables may lead? So again, something to be the cause of it. Where are the causes? B. Now, where are they talking about the eatables? Are they talking about eatables? Yes, having a diet with very high in salt-cured meats and fish. So these are the eatables, paraphrased. So the answer is B. The source of information regarding the phase of cancer in its metastasis. Metastasis means development in secondary growth. So where are they talking about the growth? It should be there in the test somewhere. Because why? They're saying that it can determine whether the cancer has spread. That means the secondary thing. So the answer is C. Now, who reports fatalities in recent years? So there is only one place where they are talking about. Sorry, did I miss one? I think I missed one, isn't it? Fifth one is not C. Fifth one is about a study group, which is D. I'm very sorry for that confusion. Yeah, I just skipped one question. So common therapies followed by patient in study group. So study group is only mentioned in D. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm simply going to write D. Okay. Now C is for sixth and A is for seventh. Okay. Now for the next set, in the meantime, do tell me what are your scores out of 1 to 7. So 8 to 14 are the next set of questions, and these set of questions are called short answer question, where your instruction changes and you have to be very cautious with that. Your instruction says the answer can be as simple as that of a word, short phrase, numbers, or both. Okay, this instruction and type of question, the numbers should be by hearted by you. Strategy still the same. Which gender is more likely to get affected? So clearly asking you gender. So it should be there in somewhere in B, isn't it? About 3 times as many men as women are affected. So what is the A? Who is the people who are affected? It is the men who's affected. Next, the kind of treatment adopted by couple of patients after bowing out of consent. So type of treatment bowing out of consent. So patient. So that should be somewhere missed in the study. So what are the kind of treatment that they are saying? 2 patients withdrew consent and received what? Whole hyphen neck irradiation. So it should be a hyphenated word and your answer should be written as hyphenated word. Whole hyphen neck IRRADIATION. Excellent. I could see that all of you typing right answers. See, lemol, that is where I told you. Whole hyphen should be there. You should replicate as given in the text. Next question. What is the mortality rate of people in Hong Kong? So mortality means death rate. So death rate is only mentioned in A. Why? Because it is 2.4% should be written. Okay, it is not 3.5, that is new cases. Mortality is cancer death. So it's 2.4%. Good enough. Who is considered as a causative factor of viral fever? So who causes viral fever? Very straight answer, because causes and complication are given where? Where are they given? They are giving it in B, because being exposed to Epstein-Barr virus or EBV causes viral fever, or virus that causes glandular fever. So the answer is EPSTEIN-BARRVIRUS, or the easiest one is EBV, because they have given the abbreviation. Exhaustive procedure done by the administration more than 1 telescopes and when unconscious. So exhaustive procedure. So done for more than that, exhaustive and all those things. Where are they talking about all these tests? It is then in exhaustive means more detailed, is it? Yes? Yes, it is. So more detail done when small series. It's called panendoscopy. PANENDOSCOPY. With or without the article is fine, because it's a short answer question. Question 13. Who are responsible for production of fluid and keeping it moist? So who are responsible? Then it should be singular or plural. It is clearly saying it is the mucous membranes. So MUCOUS membranes, because the word next to it is R. So membrane, no. See, Susan, that gives you an insight saying that, see, my first answer is always right. Yeah, be aware of it. Lemol, not mucous membrane, mucous membranes. Who are responsible? This is why keyword in the question. Okay, which evaluation technique would happen after panendoscopy? So after panendoscopy, go straight to panendoscopy. Then they're saying during a panendoscopy. So that means after the panendoscopy, it will be taken an exam. So what is that? It is the biopsy. biopsy. Now 15 to 20 is the last set of questions where it is called fill in the blanks question, where the instruction remains the same as similar to short answer question, but the only difference is redundancy is not at all a possibility. See, in those previous one I told you article is not a problem. Here, if the repetition of article or the same word that is already mentioned in the question, if you write it again, it is going to go cause you problem. So be aware. Dash can jeopardize and step up the risk of developing certain types of cancer. So something is going to improve or increase the possible complication. So complication straight go to B. Now what are they saying? Being exposed to human papillovirus, HPV, may also increase this types of cancer. So jeopardize, that means putting you in risk. Human papilloma virus, HUMANPAPILLOMAVIRUS or HPV. A dash can be done either conscious state or unconscious with an endoscope. So something to be done. Again, should it be a test? It should be a test, isn't it? Now, where are they talking about test? So a nasendoscopy, endoscope means it is a thin line which is passed down, so that is there. The next one is whether it is local anesthetic can be used to numb your throat. So you are awake or anesthetic. So that means with or without sedation. So it is NASENDOSCOPY. Now, is already given in the question. So if you write again, your answer will be wrong. Professions which can be the practice. Profession means job which causes this cancer. So of course, again, go back to B. Now, what is the profession? Any profession having a job. Okay, there you have the profession regularly based to exposed to hardwood dust. That's a two-word answer. WOODDUST is the answer. Excellent. Among 222 people who received radiotherapy, 47. So 222, 47 without irradiation, bilateral. So definitely it should be in the study, isn't it? It should be there in the study. So you can easily refer to it. So now 222 is there, 47, 42. So definitely it should be somewhere here. So what is that? Without is also there in the question. Lymph node involvement. Again, a three-word answer. See, as Susan, Eldos, if you're writing hardwood separate, it will go wrong. Why? Because in the text it is one word. Okay, so be aware of it. Do replicate as given in the text. If it's a typo, no problem. But if you have written like that, please put it wrong so that you will remember. So the answer is LYMPHNODEINVOLVEMENT. So the penultimate question for today. Dash and dash are infectious germs to which mucous membranes are. So mucous membrane, I know that it is in A. So go and search in A. Are they saying something? So viruses and bacteria are the something that causes. So the answer is viruses and bacteria. Infectious germs. Okay, this is the keyword which gives you that answer. So the first one is viruses, VIRUSES, BACTERIA. The ultimate question for today, when you breathe before reaching the dash, air flows through your nose into your throat and nasopharynx. So something before you breathe. So generally, where do you breathe? You breathe through your lungs, is it? So it can be an answer where it is. Now, go to when you breathe, your air flows through your nose before it enters into your lungs. So the answer is lungs, Lungs. So I have wrapped my 20 answers. If you have any doubts, please do clarify. If not, please do let me what is your total score. Eagerly waiting to see. Yeah, all of you, I wouldn't say that all of you have written, but these kind of spelling mistakes and how you write it, if that is causing you a problem, do mark it wrong. Jinsey George, absolutely good enough, 20 out of 20, very, very good. Keep it up. Susan Renju Thomas, 18, very, very good. Jobita, 20 out of 20, absolutely good enough, stunning, keep it up. Good, 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 good. How about others? Lee Mall Jacob, 18. Very good. Keep it up. Excellent. Anu Subban, 18. Excellent. Good enough. Good enough. Eldos, 20 out of 20. Very, very good. Keep it up. Stunning. Anjana, 18. Excellent. Good enough. Keep it up. Shin Johnson, 16. Good enough. Good enough. Susan, 18. Excellent. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nana Akua, 19. Good enough. Good enough. Sharanya, 18. Excellent. Keep it up. Any doubts with regards to any of the questions? Aparna Nair, 16. Good enough, good enough. Keep it up. Jinsey Thomas, 17. Good enough, good enough. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? I'm sure that all of you have got a clear clarification. And Kalai is saying 17. Good enough. I want all of you to say what is the score. See, that shows. Okay, see, this is what I have achieved. Susamai wrote A instead of B because of written fatal cancer, so I thought text A. It's okay, no worries, but as long as you understand what is your mistake, be happy, isn't it? So mistakes are the stepping stone of your success. Jinsey George, thank you. So Jinsey has already started saying thank you. So it's high time that I say thank you on behalf of all the Neethus family. Thank you very much for giving us another lovely session. Okay, it was a pleasure hosting you all. Until and unless I see you the next time, adios from me. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.